Yes, people, it's me again. I am back once more. Still just drowning my sorrows, really. Still trying to take it all in. Just don't know, just how bad things are. Yeah, I'm just still. I don't know what you call this, man. Yeah, man. Still feeling like a little bit low. If I'm being very honest with you, yeah, I was really looking forward to last night. I was just looking forward to it, man. Just hoping that we'll just turn up and we can just grab a trophy and win and score some goals and just like round off the season. Just give us a happiness, man. Something to look forward to as we go into the end of the season. We go into the Club World Cup. We go into just time away. There's no major international tournaments. Yeah, just looking forward to it, and then we sign off like this, man. It's like you have like a relay race, right? There is four runners, and you can see that you just not got off to a pretty good start. The actual first runner doesn't really jump too well. It's probably like a second late, and then the second runner is behind, and it's like a domino effect. And the fourth and final runner just comes along and finishes eighth in the race. It's depressing, man. I've got to get this out now, man. I was really hoping for like a positive end to the actual season, so it's not happened for us. We have to accept it. We just have to take it. It is what it is, and we just have to look forward to the 2025-26 season. But right now, I'm just looking forward to just this season finishing, watch the other, the European finals, and just like sign off and just go and just enjoy my summer, man. It's just, yeah, we just don't need this anymore. But like, like one positive thing, right, is this morning, like me and my wife went to go and watch our sons play at school, which was actually pretty cool. It was actually really, really good, and like he done well. He like enjoyed his part as well. So that definitely put a smile on my face. Yeah, definitely put a smile. But yeah. So in this little video, right, all I want to do, because I was just thinking last night, okay, this team, right, what is it? Because we can't keep blaming the managers all the time. Like, we can't always just pinpoint the manager. That's the easier thing because obviously it's just one person compared to a squad size of 25 or 30. But I'm thinking, like, what is it with these players? Like, what is wrong? So yeah, cool. In this video, I just want to literally go through the actual squad, right? The actual first team squad, and I just want to see. I just want to actually look at each player individually and just see, like, is it time for this player to actually like be sold, like moved on, keep, like, what is it? So yeah, bear with me on this one. Anyways, cool. Let's get stuck into it. All right, guys. So the first one, let's go through the actual goalkeepers, right? Now, goalkeepers, we think of our number one, who is actually our number 24, Mr. O Nana. Right, I know this is very debatable amongst so many fans, in terms of just like Andre. He's been there now 2 seasons. It's an interesting one. It's an interesting one, like Onana. I just think he does make mistakes. He does do some funny stuff at times. But he also has periods where he has a few games in a row where he's actually keeping us in games. I don't know. Or is he to be unsettled because he has an unsettled back four? In his 2 seasons at the club, you can't think of a back four where you say, okay, this is the back four or the back three that has always played in front of him. It's always been that chop and change. So he's not had a steady back four, and to me, he is a good goalkeeper. Yes, he definitely is. He needs a settled defence. Yeah. So personally speaking, I would keep him. I know that might be split 50-50 in terms of the actual fan base. I know There might be quite a lot that are like, I'm not too sure. Probably David De Gea was better, whatever. But I'll keep him for a third season. I'll give him like another season and let's see how he gets on, especially as we have a settled defense. So yeah, I'll definitely keep him. Cool. So we also have like Bayinda as well, who is supposed to be our backup goalkeeper. All right. All right. Cool. Like Bayinda. So he had that good game against Arsenal, Emirates, and the actual FA Cup back in January, right? But it's an interesting one with like backup goalkeepers, because you think to yourself, okay, cool. You probably don't really play that many games because you probably might play at best maybe 5 games a season. So you got to be ready at all times. And I don't know, backup goalkeeper at Bayern, is he going to add pressure like to Andre? Is he going to add that pressure to make him want to step up and put pressure on him? Is he going to do that? The same way as how probably Dean Henderson was putting pressure on David De Gea. I'm not too sure. Maybe Andre does need to have a better quality backup goalkeeper just to keep that pressure on him. So, like with Bayern, I don't know. I think I'll say I don't even know anymore right now. I'm just so tired, man. I'm just so deflated with just everything going on right now. Last night, this morning, I don't know, man. I just don't know anymore, man. But at this moment in time, I just want to fire the whole squad. If you ask me, I just want to start again, man. Just all of them can go. All of them can go, man. Let's just press the reset button and start again. But no, like in all seriousness, in terms of the actual goalkeepers, I'll probably stick for now, and I'll stick for now based upon us having a good preseason under Amarim, and us having a settled defense. You can't keep chopping and changing. You just like we need stability. People need to know who's who and who's playing. Like we need to know. And so yeah, on that basis, I'll keep the first 2 goalkeepers. Interestingly, we also do have Tom Heaton, right? Now, Tom Heaton, along with Johnny Evans, has seen it all. Like he's been part of the actual squad for time. Like he left and came back. Tom Heaton, yeah, I suppose he's probably just there as just a morale boosting person, really, because he's not really going to play. So, yeah, if he's there just to kind of talk life into this squad, tell them what it means to play for this club, I don't know, right now, I just want to fire them all, man. But yeah, I'll definitely say just keep it as it is, the actual goalkeepers. Like we need some sort of stability going into next season, man. So definitely keep him. Right, so that's probably a bit of an easier bit. Defenders now. This is where it's been a crazy one, really, because we did sign quite a few defenders in the actual summer. We signed, who did we sign? Like Euro. We signed like De Ligt as well. Who else is there? I'm sure we signed another defender. Wait, let me just take a look. Actually, I'm sure we did sign like another one. Or did we not? I don't even know anymore. Anyways, yeah, cool. Let's get into it. Okay, now Lindelof, number 2. This is an interesting one, I don't know. It was signed by Jose. So he's played under Jose, he's played under Rangnick, he's played under Oli, Eric, now Amarim. He's played under 5 different managers. Victor Lindelof. He is... Do you know what? Like, you need to have backup players, backup defenders. Like in the same way as how we had, like John O'Shea, the people like that. At times, like the West Brown was also a backup as well. So I think, yeah, to have him with the view of him being a backup defender, yes, I would keep him just purely on that. But if it's a thing where he's going to be like rotating and having him in the actual first team all the time and stuff like that, then probably nah. So yeah, my Lindelof, like I like his heart and stuff like that, but only keep as a backup. Yeah, we need to have backup, especially if he's playing with 3 centre backs. We need to have a backup. So on that basis, yeah, definitely keep him. All right, so let's go to our number 3, like Mazraoui. Cool. he's been one of the highlights of this season. Definitely one of Eric's decent signings, and I think yeah, definitely keep, man, definitely keep. He adds a different type of dimension. I think he's also the type of wing back that Amarin likes. So yeah, definitely keep him. Delit, number 4. Interesting one, really, because obviously he actually burst onto the scene, especially in that 2019 season, like with Ajax. Then he got his move like to Juventus for big money at the time, for what I believe was a 19-year-old. It's crazy money, but didn't really work out for him there. Then he's come to Bayern. Yeah, probably didn't really work out there too. Hence why he's here. Delit, I don't even know anymore, man. Is it a thing where we just need better defenders? Like, I don't know. What is it? Like, what's wrong? But anyway, it's cool. He's had one season in the Premier League, right? To be fair, it's a big difference coming from the actual Bundesliga into the Premier League. So I'll keep him. Even though I want to fire all of them. Yeah, man, but I'll definitely keep him. Cool. Harry Maguire, number 5. Do you know what I really do admire, about Harry, is that he's the sort of character that you need. He will just keep on going. It doesn't matter how rough it gets, how tough it gets. He just keeps on going, and you need that, man. But currently, he's being used as a first. He's currently being used as a first choice centre back. Harry Maguire, and that's the thing. First choice centre back. Harry Maguire. There was even parts in the game last night where he got sort of caught out for pace as well, and I'm thinking, we can't afford in this day and age for our first choice centre back to get caught out with pace, especially if Amarin's playing 3 centre backs. He can't afford, no way. So I think the club needs fresh faces. I like Harry, I like his personality. I like what he's done. I definitely commend him for what he's been through and how he's dealt with it and how he's faced it all when it's come through. So he's got a lot of character, you know what I mean? A lot of character. But you know what's kind of irritating, right, is even again like last night, right? We need to score a goal. We need to score. We need to score a goal. And it's happened too many times in the past few months where we need to score a goal and then we put Harry Maguire forward. We're putting him forward. As in, we're hoping that his physicality and his aerial ability will just get us a goal. That's how we see. That's how bad our forward is. That we see Harry Maguire as an option to score when we need to get a goal. I'm thinking to myself, nah, man. No, that just symbolises everything that's wrong with our club. That's like, I don't know, you picture other clubs, right? You picture Arsenal, okay, cool. They need to get a goal. They've tried so many different tactics, it's not working. And they put Gabriel at centre forward, hoping that he'll just use his head and score a goal. Or just picture even Liverpool doing that. The Van Dijk, it's just unthinkable. And based upon that, man, Harry Maguire, because I think he should go. Yeah, for his own benefit. We just need fresh faces. We need a new. I know it's not going to happen overnight, but yeah, when you look at our centre back options, we just need. Yeah, we just need like a new face now. Like heaven's come through. Let's just try something new, a bit more dynamic, and let's just go forward. Sorry, guys, for the whole, just aura of just being not in the greatest spirits, man. I'm just feeling a bit low at the moment after that game last night, man. Anyways, we move on to Lisandro Martinez. This one's funny because, personally speaking, he's my favourite centre back at the club. Like he's my favourite centre back. The only issue is, which is a big issue, is that he's too injury prone. And when he does get injured, he's out for months. Do you know what I mean? And that's not reliable. We don't need that. We don't need that, man. Like, we don't need that, especially as, we got to find a way to pick ourselves up next season. We don't need that. And, Martinez, we can't let go of everyone. Like, we're all like in one go. That's not, that's definitely not like doable. So, yeah, I think someone has to go. Martinez, I don't know. It's a hard one. And this is the problem that we have as fans, is that we like our players, but they're just not good enough. They're not good enough. Martinez, if Harry goes, then he has to stay, right? Oh no, it's a funny one, really. I just don't even know anymore. He's always injured, man. And that's the thing. When he plays, right, we're sort of cautious, just hoping that he doesn't get injured, because that if he does, he will be out for time. And yeah, just based upon that, he might have to go. Yeah, as much as I do like him, his injury record is not. It's not nice, and we need stability in the club, man. Like, definitely Ruben needs that, and if he's gonna build, he's got to build from the back as well. So yeah, I'll get rid of Maguire and Martinez for different reasons. All right, cool. So we go on to Malacia now. Ooh, he's currently on loan. Again, like, he's an Eric signing, like one of Eric's bunch of players that were either Dutch or from the Eredivisie. I think he goes, and I say that because that Dorgu's here. Don't know. Like, I suppose it all depends how he gets on during that pre-season. Really, yeah. I don't know. The jury is out on that one, Malacia, because the style of player that he is a little bit similar to that Dorgu. They're both similar type of left-sided defenders. So it'll be interesting to see how he gets on. So I'll just say, cool, keep. Let's just give him like another season, like, see how he gets on under a pre-season as well. So yeah, cool, definitely. I don't know, like, it is right. It's my spirits right now, man. I just look at these players thinking, oh man, it's just, yeah, why? Just why? Why does your love hurt so much? Anyways, tell me why. All right, cool. Let's go on to Patrick Dorgu. I thought he was our best player last night. Yeah, I thought he was our best player. Best player last night. Who joined the club only back in January. I thought he was our best player. Positive, forward thinking, all the things that we need, man. So yeah, cool. Obviously, he was signed by Ruben, so he definitely stays. Lenny Yoro. The future's bright for this kid. The future is so bright, man. The future's so bright for him. We've got a steal of a player. We have a steal of a player. Trust me when I say that. Yeah, just going forward, next 5 years, hopefully longer than that as well. We've got a proper player on our hands, man. So definitely keep Yoro. Definitely keep him. Diogo Dalot. Dalot, Dalot, Dalot. Dalot. Dalot, Dalot, Dalot. I like his attitude. I like his attitude towards just the way how he applies himself on the pitch and his approach, his brain, his football brain. But the question is, do we need better? He does get caught out defensively. He's been there since, I think it's 2019, like when Jose signed him. And back then, Jose said at the time that Dalot is the best young right back in Europe. But yes, Dalot does score like a few goals here or there. I think we need change, man. I'm not sure if he's the type of right wing back. That's really the only role that he can play. Well, he can play left as well, but yeah, there's quite a few bodies left. So obviously, right. I say we need a new. Yeah, I say he's got to go. Yeah, go. All right, Luke Shaw. Interesting one. Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw. He's one of the senior players in the squad as well. One of the actual senior players, man. Luke Shaw, for me, I've been a big fan for the past 10 years of him. Massive, massive, big fan. I believe he's very good quality, man. Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's quality. But similar issues with Martinez, probably even on a bigger scale. It's his injury record. And yeah, man, Shaw. That's the only thing with Shaw. When he does play and he has the run of games, he does look good. He does look good. But, if he gets an injury, he's out for time. And we don't need that. I think this might have to be the summer where he goes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, man, we don't need players that are injury prone or players who, when they get injured, are out for the whole season. Like, we just don't need that. We don't need that, man. Anyways, cool. Aiden Heaven obviously signed in January from Arsenal. Young kid. Yeah, obviously he stays. The Amarin signed him. Yeah, of course. So he stays. So, simple as that. And I'll round it off with Johnny Evans. Oh my days. Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans. Oh, you know what, right? I remember, I think it could have been back in, I don't know, 2010. Yeah, I think it was 2010 actually. We played Inter Milan. Was it 2010? I can't remember. Was it 2009? I don't know, but no, it was actually 2009. I think it was. The year when we played Inter in the Champions League and Jose was the Inter coach. Yeah, in 2009. Cool. I remember that first leg, right, in the San Siro. When it was, I think Vidic was, I think it was Vidic that was injured. I think it was Vidic that was injured. So he came in and played alongside the Rio Ferdinand. And Evans was absolutely brilliant that night. He was so good, man. I've got very decent memories of him. But I think it was, if I'm correct, when Van Gaal came in, he got rid of Evans. If I'm right, I think he did. Yeah. And now he's back again. Like, you know what I mean? And this is what's wrong with this club. Like, can't be bringing players back, man. Like, if they go, just let them go and move forward. Stop bringing back players. If the club allows the player to go, there's a reason for that. There is a reason. So in that case, just let him go. Let the player go. Don't bring him back, man. Don't this. He has to go, man. I believe his contract is up. Just let him go. Like, he's been a great servant. Hasn't really done much in his, the second spell, to be fair. Just let him go. All right? Thank you, Johnny Evans. And goodbye. Anyways, cool. Let's go on to the midfielders now. All right. This is where it starts to get a bit interesting. Very controversial. Mason Mount. Right. Personally speaking, I don't believe that Mason should have started the game last night. I know he had a very good semi-final second leg and all that jazz, but he hasn't played much in a very, very long time. He shouldn't be bringing him back into the starting lineup of a game of this magnitude. So I was surprised to see that call, But definitely, from a personal point of view, I like Mason. I would like to think, hopefully now, his injury struggles, I'm hoping they are put behind him. I'm a big fan of him, yeah. But if I'm being honest, when I was at Chelsea, and he also was playing for England, I was like, how's he making the England squad? I wasn't too sure. I can see a player in him, but he's just got to stay injury free. I'll give him another season, definitely. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno. Oh man, Bruno. I love Bruno. I love him. I think he's a class above everyone else in the squad. Every single player in the squad. Like Bruno is just it's one of the best things that Ollie did. That signing Bruno. And the question more so is Bruno going to want to leave? You know, because a player of his level, I think he'll fit into any other team in the world. If you ask me, Bruno Fernandes. I do think we actually think of all the other top teams. Like obviously the top teams at the moment. Like you got Liverpool in the Premier League, Arsenal. I think he'll go into their teams. Yeah, yeah. Like he'll definitely play. Definitely play. I think if you bring him over like to Spain, okay, Real Madrid, I think he'll play in that team. Barcelona will definitely play in that team. You go to Germany, you got here Bayern Munich, he'll fit into that team. Like Bruno is so good. So the question more so is he gonna want to leave? And a player's career is only for so long, and it wouldn't surprise me if Bruno decides to kind of hand it in. So yeah, I'll definitely say yeah. I'll definitely say Bruno. Sorry guys, just checking outside my window and that because like when the postman comes, expecting parcels, just making sure he doesn't miss my parcel. But yeah, cool. Bruno, I'll keep him, but I feel more so that he might want to go. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if like Bruno goes. Yeah, simple as that. Christian Eriksen, straight, leave. Straight, leave. Leave. You know, on a personal note, I completely, respect him and extremely grateful to God that, his life was saved. And even it's an unbelievable achievement that he's now playing again. It's just a prime example of like God is good. God is good, man. I just pray that he has a healthy, long life, definitely going forward, man. But like, on a footballing scale, I feel that he's sort of taken a place in the squad. To be honest with you, and yeah, the club should part ways in my eyes. Yeah, you're thinking about it now. It's kind of funny because obviously that he was part of that four. Like at Spurs, where it was Harry Kane, Son, Deli Ali, and Christian Eriksen. Like, yeah, he was part of that four. Oh gosh, but yeah, I'll definitely say Christian Eriksen. It's probably time to just part ways. Casemiro, Casemiro. He's been good, man. Like it's been a pleasure having him. Five-time Champions League winner. You know, he's done it at the highest level in club football, man. I just think he's been so good. But again, like we got to move away from this style of player, this caliber of player. Like, we've got to move away, and I think it's time for Cass to just probably leave, probably just have a like a new adventure. He's a decent player, but we need to start again. Like we need change now. So, and the change that we need is not signing players that are of his profile. We need to sign players that are more of a Patrick Dogu profile. So yeah, definitely on that note, Casemiro, thank you for your service, especially his first season. He was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. But it's time to go. Man Utd got it irritated me last night that Ruben didn't play him. I was surprised that he didn't even start. He didn't even start. play him. What was Ruben thinking? Players like him, you play in matches of this level of like intensity. Like you play players like that. Don't leave them out. Personally, like I see Ergar as a better version of Matic. Players like him, you play. You know. But yeah, cool. Definitely keep him, man. Definitely keep him. Right, controversial one now. Kobe Manu, guys. I'm tired, man. I'm gonna have an early night and tonight, man. I'm just gonna, yeah, man. The kids that they also break up, for half term after tomorrow as well. I'm just gonna shut off and go to sleep, man. Just yeah, it's just tired, man. But anyways, let me have some water just to kind of keep my spirits going. This is water, by the way, guys, not vodka, okay? H2O. Nice water, the best thing to ever drink. Definitely, man. Kobe Manu, right. I love Kobe. I love him. Yeah. I believe, personally speaking, that he's like a reincarnation of Clarence Seedorf. Like his control, his footwork, his vision, his footballing brain, his footballing IQ is just. We need like players like him are gems. You know, he's a gem. I would definitely keep him, but the question is, there's a lot of talk that he might go due to the profit and that sustainability rules and the whole thing around homegrown players. On top of that as well, I'm not sure if he is Ruben's type of player. I would personally keep him. Like he offers something that none of the other midfielders do. Like he will flourish. His ceiling is so high, so high, so high. And even bringing like him on last night for only like a few minutes to go again. Amarim, man. I just think the timing of his substitutions is bizarre. So bizarre. I'm not sure. Did he have brain freeze for like 20 minutes in that second half? Like, what is it? What is it, man? I just don't really understand. He's technically savvy. And you can see that Spurs will having trouble trying to break through the Tottenham defence. He's the type of player that will unlock that. He'll pick it open. Oh man, Kobe Manu, man. I'll definitely keep him. Definitely keep him. Obviously, we do have young player like Collier. Cool. Definitely keep, man, because obviously it's all about building up these kids. Right. The forwards now. This is where it gets real funny. Oh man, the forwards. These forwards, man. If I can just pick them all up, put them into like a hot air balloon and just let them fly off into space. Alright, cool, man. Here we go. Rasmus Højlund. He's had a very, very, very difficult second season. Very difficult. I was so happy for him last season when he actually got his little run of goals, and he was actually, I think he finished on 17 goals last year, which was not bad considering the actual start and just everything else. So, but this season's been really hard for him, It's been so hard. So hard for him. I think, yeah, man, Højlund, yeah, I don't think he's Amarim's type of striker as well. Yeah, I just don't think he is. I don't think he is. I like to see that young players grow and do well. I don't know, hard one. Rasmus Højlund. I don't know. Technically, is he good enough? Probably not. I like his attitude. Like, I actually want to see him do well, but I don't think he's. Yeah, so probably so. I'm not sure if he was part of the three that okay, what's his name? Okay, what's his name again? Ratcliffe mentioned in the interview. Like, he mentioned Casemiro, he mentioned Onana. I think Hoyland. No, it was definitely Anthony that he mentioned, didn't it? Yeah, yeah. Obviously, Hoyland was pretty expensive, 72 mil. So I'll definitely sell. Yeah, yeah. It's not worked for him. Right, Joshua Xerxes. I feel that right. Hold on a second. I feel that the fans were really tough on him at the start of the season. They're really unfair. I think it was highlighted more so in the Newcastle game at home that we lost 2-0 on a Monday night, I think it was. Yeah, it's really unfair, but I like Xerxes, He's got something about him. He's got a personality, a edge to him that I like, that we haven't had in, like a centre striker since probably, I don't know, Zlatan. Like, just, he's got an edge about him that I like. I'll definitely keep him. Yeah, definitely keep him. Ahmad. Ahmad. He's probably been our best player this season. Ahmad. Yeah, like when you actually think about it overall, over the course of this season, I know he was out for a lot of the second half of this season, but I think he got injured back in February, innit? Ahmad, yeah, man, definitely keep him. Obviously, like, he got signed that new contract as well. He just had a poor game last night. It just weren't working for him last night, man. Weren't working at all. But yeah, cool, man. Definitely keep. He's had a great season. Garnacho. Oh, this is just depressing, man. Garnacho. I think Garnacho, right? He's been really good. I'm just irritated that Amarin left it so late to bring him on. He should have brought him on at least 10, 15 minutes earlier. I'll definitely keep him. But the question is, a bit similar to Bruno. Is he going to go? He might go. He's part of the clubs that homegrown players too. That they might try to kind of sell on. So yeah, cool, man. Alexandro, keep him, but he might go. Chido Obi, Mr. Chido Obi, another player from Arsenal. No wait, he's not from Arsenal, is he? I can't remember. I'm not too sure right now. Obi, I'm not sure if he's from Arsenal or if he's from. I can't remember actually. But yeah, keep him, bring him in more. Pre-season wise as well, and yeah. Now there's three lone forward players to kind of like discuss. Anthony. It's not worked for him, innit? It's not worked for him at all. You want to see him do well. I hope Betis actually beat Chelsea in the final. Apparently, the players at Betis are all saying that, he's been brilliant. And they want to keep him. But I think he's the sort of player, a bit like Memphis at Depay, where he will flourish once he leaves the club. Yeah, because at Memphis definitely flourished. And I think that's the same for, Anthony as well. So I will sell him, yeah, for his own benefit. Jadon Sancho. It's so hard, isn't it? Because there's some players, right, you just want to see them do well. And Sancho's another one. Like, you want to see him do well. You want to see him do well, but and the fact it's not really worked out for him at Chelsea as well is a bit like, So, but who knows? Because it's Amarim. Eric's gone. So I'd like to see how he gets on like in pre-season. Yeah, because we need something new. Marcus Rashford. Mr. Marcus. Mr. Number 10. The poster boy. He needs to go. Yeah. Again, I want to see him do well. He's at an age where it should be happening for him right now. But he needs a new lease of life. Yeah, man. And I think probably like a move away for him. Whether it's to like a top club in Europe or in the Premier League. Yeah, like he needs to go. Oh, I'm so tired, guys. I'm so tired. Last night just took so much out of me. And then after that as well, right, I was just, like sitting there, I was just like watching that on, little celebrations, like watching, like Rio and the Mr. Hoddle and Gareth Bell. Like, just thinking, what am I doing, man? Just watching these celebrations. It's like daggers in the heart, man. It's just even worse, just watching, do you know what I mean? And then after that now, I think the time was probably around like 11 o'clock and I was like, okay, cool, it's now bedtime. Let me just go to bed so I can just like get some sleep and just like start again tomorrow, hopefully, and just go to bed. Hope this is like a nightmare or what I've just witnessed, and then start again tomorrow. And then, I came upstairs now, and then my wife said, "Oh, Chris, I need you to go Tesco." And I'm like, Tesco? And she said, yeah, there's like a few bits that I need. And I'm like, oh my days, man. Oh my, Tesco. I'm thinking, nah, man. Because our Tesco, right, it's literally a little 5 to 7 minute drive away. So I'm like, oh. And they close at 12. So I had to just quickly just drive down there and stuff and come back. I was like, I'm even tired. And I was even driving the car and I was thinking to myself, like, I'm just driving the car, just like talking, saying to myself, what an evening, man. Like, what an evening. Just, what a depressing evening, man. Before a final, right? Like, you're so pumped up. Like, yes, the trophy will be given out tonight. I can feel it coming. Bring it home. Come on, bring it home, man. Just bring it to my house, man. Just bring it to my house, man. Oh, let me dust off my little shell for it, man. Just bring it home, man. Physically, spiritually, emotionally. Just bring it. And then 2 hours later, you're just like, oh, what a way, man. What a way. But yeah, I was thinking, just like, what a way, man. Just like driving the car, just looking outside the window. It's dark. I'm seeing foxes. There's no one there. Just thinking, this is sad, man. Going to Tesco. Hey, it is, right? Like, you go to Tesco, right? Or to like Asda or, and it's late at night. You get some weird people in the supermarkets, It's just they're thinking, that people just don't look right. So I parked my car, right? I just locked it, quick. Jumped inside Tesco, and I was like, okay, cool. Let me just grab my little things and leave. Get back in the car and drive off. I'm like, I'm not really one to hang out outside supermarkets late at night. Nah, man. I just want to be indoors in my bed, not thinking like about Man United. Oh man, what a day, man. Just, I'm hoping that, you know what? This day will get better. It will definitely get better, man. Just think to myself, think positive, Chris. Like, obviously, last night was such a shame. Because, like, it is, right? When you're just thinking for like a couple of weeks, I'm like, yes, like this final's coming up. There's hope. We'll somehow win the trophy. The Spurs don't win anything. They won nothing in 17 years. I'm thinking, yes, I can feel it coming. Like, we're going to grab this cup and it's our springboard to having a successful summer transfer market. And we're going to be ready for pre-season knowing that, we're in the Champions League. But nah, it just came to me, and I was just like, wow, man, it's just the other way. Just waking up, grey skies, thinking, nah, man, this is depressing, man. Yeah, I'm also on like a fitness journey as well. So this morning I didn't even wake up in time. I woke up probably half an hour later than what I planned to. So I didn't even get to work out for as long as I normally do. I'm just like, oh man, just feeling sluggish, man. Yeah, man. But do you know what? We'll pick up again. You know, looking at these forums, like social media, it's just depressing and everything about it, man. Do you know what I mean? Definitely enjoyed watching my son's performance this morning, man. That's definitely put a smile on my face, and it took me like away from the whole theatre like of dreams, and I was just like, yeah, man, this is what it's all about. You know, sometimes, right?